Hey folks, this is Vincent Utterly with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. So, this is a tabletop game for 1 to 4 players, and it's for ages 14 and up or so. Are you laughing at me? It's fine. Alright. So, okay. Corny entrances aside, what is Ghostbusters, the tabletop game? Well, I have played and covered this before, but she's never played it, and it's been, I want to say, 4 or 5 years since I've last touched it. Stop laughing. Sorry. Anyway, so Ghostbusters is a game where your players will cooperate to bust a ghost and complete scenarios. Here's a quick look at the box. I threw away all of the inserts because they wouldn't fit in the box correctly. So I just got rid of all the inserts and put all the pieces in here. It works so much better that way. Here's a quick look at the rulebook. It's about, let's see, 22 pages long, although some of it is fluff. So I will say I'm not crazy about this rulebook. It's okay. It explains things, but not in an organized fashion. The game also comes with these scenario cards, and basically you can either make your own scenario or you can make your own, or you can use one of these. Now this is one campaign, so you'll go on like scenario 1, then scenario 2, and it tells a story, and on top of that your Ghostbusters will level up as you play. Each Ghostbuster has a little slider on the bottom of their card here, and they'll be sliding this little black notch to the right as they bust ghosts. And as they level up, they gain new abilities. Spengler's ability here, Egon, is different than Winston or Ray or Peter Venkman over there. So each Ghostbuster has a unique leveling system. They have different things. Each Ghostbuster will also have their own proton stream markers. So as idly shoots a ghost, we'll be adding those tokens to these ghosts to indicate that we're doing damage to them, I guess. But getting back to the whole scenarios thing, you either pick a scenario or you make your own stuff, or you can even do a one-off if you want to. But like I said, your characters will persist, their XP will persist over these scenarios. But I prefer to make my own. That's just how I like to roll. The rules will change depending on what scenario you pick. So it'd be fruitless for me to go into like the nitty-gritty stuff, but I'll just simply overview what you do. So first, you either pick a scenario from here or you make your own. The game comes with 10 of these boards. They're 4x4. So you can kind of see what they look like. They're also double-sided. One side has an S, one side has a P with a number. There are the Ghostbusters down here, Ecto 1, just the token. That represents like who's actually in the car. The actual miniature is actually on the table. It's not painted or anything, it's just there. If ghosts need to move around randomly, we're going to be rolling a die to see what direction they move in. Each player gets one of these proton dice to help see whether or not they hit something. Most of the ghosts in this game are blue in color. There's 3 basic ghosts and 3 boss ghosts, I think. Yeah. So these are the 3 basic ones, and these are the 3 boss ones. There's Slimer, Idulnas, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And there's a miniature for each one in the box. But these bosses will only typically come out during the end of a campaign. Most of the time you're going to be encountering these 3 here. And each of these cards will tell you how high you need to roll in order to hit it, how many streams or proton streams you need on the ghost to trap it. When it hits, this is what happens. When it gets trapped, this is what happens. When you miss it, this is what happens. Any special abilities it might have, and so on. So we'll be referring to these as we need to. And a round typically plays out something like this. Each Ghostbuster takes a turn, and on their turn they get 2 actions that they can do. Here's a quick snapshot of the different things that you can do action-wise. Each Ghostbuster also gets 1 maneuver, although you can spend an action point to do an extra maneuver. So you're going to get 2 actions and 1 maneuver for each Ghostbuster that you control. But I'll go ahead and just leave it at that. The scenario here is, at least I took scenario 1 from campaign 1 and simplified it a bit, made it a little bit easier because this is her first game. I didn't want to overwhelm it. I took some extra stuff away, added a couple of things. Again, you can homebrew these things. But the whole idea is these are gates, okay? These are gates, and this is the open side to a gate. And our objective is to close these gates. Ghosts will spawn from these gates throughout the course of the game. After we take our turns, we roll this die to see if any ghosts spawn. And if we roll the matching symbol on the gate, then they'll spawn. If we don't roll a matching symbol, depending on the scenario, something bad might happen. But in this homebrewed version, nothing's going to happen. There is a chaos part of this die too. If we roll this, any ghost within range 3 of a Ghostbuster will move randomly via this die and this movement board. Yeah, our goal is to clear out the ghosts, but primarily we're going to be trying to close these gates. Now, how do you do that? Well, one of the things that you can do on your turn is to bust a ghost by rolling die. Each Ghostbuster has a range of 3, so as long as a Ghostbuster is in range of 3 of another ghost, they can take a combat action and try and shoot it. If they roll high enough, then they'll add one of their proton streams to the ghost to indicate that they've done a hit to it. And if they've done enough hits, then they capture it. It's an automatic trap thing. But they hold on to the ghost, onto their character card, until they dump the ghost into Ecto 1. Every time you trap a ghost, you get 1 XP added to your character sheet. So that's how you level up. You just simply keep busting ghosts. Also, closing a gate by shooting it also causes it to close. So I think that's good enough. This game has been around for a while, so I'm not going to I don't want to spend too much time on the rules. So who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so we're each controlling 2 Ghostbusters. So you want me to start Spengler, Zedmore, Venkman, Stance, just clockwise like that? Okay. That's what the rulebook suggests anyway. Okay, so this is a Class 1 Ghost. So we're all in Ecto 1 right now. And I'm going to spend 1 action to move Ecto 1 6 spaces, or at least whatever. I can move it up to 6. So starting from the front, maybe 1, 2. I can also move diagonally, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're out here. And I'm going to do a free maneuver. And Spengler is orange. So I'm just going to maybe spawn right there as my free maneuver. I can exit the vehicle as a free maneuver. And I've got 1 action left. So I'm within range 3 of this ghost here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a shot with it. The ghoul that we're about to shoot has a 2-hit value of 3 and higher. So if I roll a 3 or higher, then I hit it. And it's a 5. So I will add one of my proton streams to it. According to the card here, it just needs 1 2-hit in order to trap it. So I've trapped it. Mm-hmm. So depending on who has a marker on this, the proton stream marker, they would get XP. 1 XP for every marker you have on the ghost. So this goes away.
Okay, sorry.
Now it says when trapped, each Ghostbuster adjacent to this galloping ghoul gets slimed. Then place it on your character card. But no Ghostbuster is within range.
Okay, so the car doesn't get slimed?
If a ghost moves through the car, it gets slimed, according to the rule book. I don't think it gets slimed if it were there. If it were, I would have moved this up for 1 by 1 more.
When the car gets slimed, what happens?
Then everyone in the car takes one of these -1 action tokens.
Okay.
But again, this is a homebrew. Yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about nitty-gritty stuff. Mm-hmm. So I've captured this. It's on Spengler's mat here. I also gain a XP for having a token on it, because I did hit it once, so I gained 1 XP. Spengler's level 1 ability is when you roll a 1 on a proton roll, gain 1 XP. So if I ever roll a 1 with Spengler, I still get a free XP, which is nice. So now we move on to Zedmore, because for 1 action I moved, maneuver I came out, and then another action I shot. Now Winston's going to come out. He's going to use a free maneuver to come out here. Range 3. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot. So Zedmore is going to roll a die. And he also needs a 3 or higher to hit that one. 2. Okay, so he didn't hit it. When missed, move 2 spaces in a random direction. So we're going to roll this die to see what direction he moves in. And it's a 5, so he's going to move 1, 2 on the other side of Ecto 1 there. Now, Winston still has a shot left. As far as I remember in the rulebook, Ecto 1 does not block shots. There's line of sight in this game, and as far as I remember, that does not exist. So I think what I'll do is I'll take another shot.
So you have line of sight?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, line of sight. Ecto 1 does not block line of sight.
So hold on. So the line of sight is
within 3 spaces. Okay. So as long as it's within 3 spaces of the Ghostbuster, it's within line of sight.
In a grid, right? Like adjacent?
Adjacent grid, right. So this is 1, 2.
Okay.
There are, again, for those of you that are new to this game, there are some exceptions. There are some lines on the board that are orange or yellow. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see them. There's an orange one here. Orange does not block line of sight, but it does block movement. Red blocks both line of sight and movement, and yellow, which is up there, blocks line of sight, but does not block movement. So there's some rules there when it comes to that. I'm just going to zoom in like that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for Winston, and it's a 2. So again, when missed, he has to go in a random direction. 1. So he just goes back up this way. Oh, 2 spaces in a random direction. So he moves 1. So he's back up there.
I see.
So now my turns are over. So now you get to take 2 with Venkman and 2 with Stance.
Right, so my free maneuver is to exit out the car.
Okay,
right?
so with Venkman, right. Okay. So on a free side, which is either here or here.
Okay, so I can't go adjacent to the Ecto?
It has to be to the side, because the car doors are on the side of the Ecto.
I would only have to go here because this is blocked, right?
Correct, right. So you could go there. Now, you could always move if you want, then shoot. That way Ray can come out, or you can leave you can leave Ray in the car to drive further on, or whatever you want to do.
I will move. Now, how does movement work again?
You move 1 or 2 spaces. Any which way. Diagonal. Okay, good job.
Sorry. Alright, so I'll just go this way.
Okay.
And I will roll to try and get
Okay,
them.
that's fine. So yeah, just roll 1 die.
This one?
Yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't matter.
And how much do I need?
A 3 or higher.
3.
3, you got it. Okay, so you've got him, and now you can add 1 XP to Venkman's thing.
Okay. And his is when a ghost slimes you on your turn, gain 1 XP.
So, okay, that's just like the movies.
Okay.
So he's moved, he's shot, you used your maneuver to exit Ecto 1, so now it's Ray's turn.
Okay, so I will go here, because it's the only place, right?
Okay.
And I can move, you said up to 2?
Yes.
Can I move here?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I can take another action. Can I shoot that one all the way over? No, I can't. No, I can't, right?
You can move if you were to move diagonally like 1, 2, then you'd be 1, 2, 3 within range 3 of that one.
Keep forgetting I can move diagonally.
Yeah, you can move diagonally, and you can move over other Ghostbusters, so as long as you don't end on their space.
Oh, interesting, okay. So I can shoot this one?
Yeah, that's 3 spaces.
Range of 3.
There's no lines between you two, so yeah, you could shoot. That one is a class 2, needs 2 streams to capture, 4 or higher. When hit, moves 1 space toward you. When trapped, place it on your character card. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do. Where was that ghost at when you killed it?
Right here in the corner.
Okay. It says when trapped, each Ghostbuster adjacent to the galloping ghoul gets slimed.
Okay.
So Peter actually gets slimed from that because
now does that mean that
you get 1
my
XP?
Turn,
yeah.
So I get an additional
you get an
XP.
Yeah, you get 1
cool.
XP for being slimed.
Okay.
So what I would recommend doing instead, you are next to Peter here. So
I want to remove the slime.
Okay, so Ray can remove slime from Peter. for one action.
And I also gain an XP from his level 1 ability?
Yes.
I'm doing that?
Yep. So anytime someone is slimed, basically you lose an action point for your turn. You can remove slime from yourself, but you have to spend your entire turn to do it. You do get a free maneuver, however. But you have to use all your actions.
What is the maneuver again?
Maneuver is either get out of the vehicle or pass ghosts to another Ghostbuster.
Pass ghosts. What does that mean?
Like if you've got a ghost on your card and you want to give it to me for some reason, then you can do that.
Okay.
Winston's ability is for every 3 combined ghost classes you deposit at a time, gain 1 XP. That simply means if I deposit 3 class 1 ghosts or 1 class 3 ghost, or so as long as the sum of the classes add up to 3, 1 class 2 and 1 class 1 is 3.
Oh, I thought it was like 1 class 1, 1 class 2, and 1 class 3. Like a set.
No. According to the rulebook,
Okay.
it's just you add it up to 3, and I get 1 XP if I deposit them all at the same time.
Okay.
So you spent 1 action clearing that from Peter,
Yes.
and you have 1 action left.
Now I might actually move 1, 2 here, and that's it.
That's it. So now that we've all taken a turn, we're going to roll this die. Would you like to do it?
Sure.
Just to see what happens. It's a plus sign that does not match anything here. Now, if we were playing one of the scenarios, it might say something like, each Ghostbuster on a closed gate, assuming that there was a plus sign on the board that was face down, it might say, each Ghostbuster carrying 1 or more trapped ghosts loses 1 of them. It emerges from that Ghostbuster space. So there's different rules depending on the scenario in question. In this homebrew, we're going to just say nothing happens.
So how many nothing happens on those things?
Well, there's 2 gates, and there's 2 gates on the board and 5 in total. Okay. So there's a 50-50 chance nothing will happen.
Okay.
The other die, there's 1, 2 open gates. The other one is that chaos one where ghosts move. Mm-hmm. So there's 5 gates and 1 chaos move die.
Okay. So in the scenario 1, there is an additional face down.
In scenario 1, it's actually this is face down and there's another one face down.
Do we know which one that one is though?
Yeah, it's the squiggly line.
But I mean, like the one face down here. So
no, it's random. Whenever you're setting up a scenario, you choose these at random.
Oh, okay, I see.
It doesn't matter what the symbol is. You just choose a gate at random and you put it face down, or face up, depending on what the scenario tells. Reverse.
So the plus sign. Where was the plus sign then?
What do you mean?
Because it landed on a plus sign.
Right. The plus sign is in the box. We didn't use the plus sign gate. We have a star gate, and we have the squiggly line.
I know that we're not using it. I'm just saying if we were. What if it was a circle gate? Then would that plus gate not be applicable then?
Correct, because there is no. Right, so it depends on which ones we pick at the beginning.
Oh, okay, so we know which ones.
We know which. Yeah, we know. So when you're setting up a scenario.
Yeah.
You choose them at random.
They're in the corners. Okay. I see,
yes.
I see.
So there's the circle. There's the plus sign.
I see.
Or you can just flip it over and see what it is. But yeah, the plus sign does not exist in this scenario.
I know. Yeah.
So when the plus sign gets rolled, nothing happens.
I see. So, because I was wondering if you rolled and a circle showed up, how would you know if you had a circle gate or not?
Yeah. The opposite side has in the corners.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's circles in each of the corners. Yeah. So anyway,
all right, now
the round is over. So now we're going back to Spengler again. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Well, I'm in range 1, 2, 3. I'll just shoot him.
There you go.
So Spengler is going to take a shot. 6, natural 6.
Cool.
The 6 is the Ghostbuster symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So I do 1 damage. Now when hit, it says move 1 space toward the Ghostbuster.
Ooh.
Okay. When missed, move 1 space toward the Ghostbuster, then move 1 space in a random direction. Ooh. Nasty. So I guess I'll do that again. I'll take another swing to 2, so it's not a hit. When missed, he goes toward the Ghostbuster and then 1 space in a random direction. And the random is 4, so he's right here. Ooh, okay.
That's scary.
That is pretty scary.
Does he, when he gets defeated, does he spread slime everywhere? Part of the thing?
No, not that's only the galloping ghoul.
What happens
When he gets trapped, place it on your character card.
That's
it.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no special thing. So Spangler's gone twice. He's going to use a maneuver to go back into the Ecto to move it later. So he's just going to go back in Ecto. So now I'm going to move Winston here so that when I shoot him, he's going to go away from me if I miss. I'm trying to keep him away from everyone. So that's 1 for movement, and then I'm gonna attack once. 3 is not enough. I need a 4. So now he's going to go toward me 1 space. I'm sort of manipulating him by moving him away from everybody. And now I have to roll to see what direction randomly he goes in. 6.
Bottom.
So he's going to go this way.
All right.
So now it is Vankman's turn.
All right. Venkman, can I?
So you could move him here.
Can I move back?
Yeah,
like
you could.
this and
You
still-
could, but here's the thing: if you miss, he's going to go there, and if he moves again this way, he's going to slime Egon in the thing.
Okay, so maybe it is better to do 1, 2, like that.
That's what I would do. That way, if you miss, he just
Yeah.
goes toward you.
Okay.
So that was 1. Okay, so you just need a 4, 5, or 6, right? 6.
Yay.
So Peter shoots him,
Okay.
and you get 1. So Egon and Peter both get 1, and you can add him to your character sheet.
Oh.
Because he only needs 2 hit points to, 2 streams.
So we
You-
both get XP?
1 XP. I get 1 and you get 1. Egon gets 1 and Peter gets 1.
Okay.
It's however many of these proton streams you have
Okay.
on the ghost at that time.
I see.
Now we still have to deposit them at some point.
At some point.
Now the reason why we want to deposit ghosts is because there is a spirit world, and if this spirit world ever runs out of ghosts, we automatically lose. So that's bad. So now Peter's gone twice. You have a maneuver still. You can pass a ghost to yellow if you want, but otherwise it's Ray's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Ray's turn, huh? Can I move here? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And I'd like to shoot this guy.
Okay. Yeah, he's a level 1, class 1, so you need a 3 or higher. And it is a 3, you got it. So he explodes, slimes everyone here.
Which is nobody.
Right, and you get to add that to your character. You get 1 XP for Ray.
Okay.
Making short work of these ghosts.
Yeah. And I get a maneuver, but I can't do anything. And now it's your
Okay.
turn.
Well, end a round, so now we roll the die to see what happens.
That's right.
It's a plus sign,
Nothing.
so nothing happens. We may have to, I may have made this a little too easy. I'm just saying, we're just wiping the floor with these ghosts. But this is a good practice,
Yeah.
to get you prepared for, any future scenarios. So, it's Spangler's turn. So what I may do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
and just use a maneuver to bring him out there. And I'll take a shot at that ghost there. I need a 3 or higher. It's a 6.
Nice.
So Egon gets that, gets an XP. He's on level 3. And he's out of actions. Winston, unfortunately, is back here, so he's going to have to truck it. This is a red line, so he can't bypass it.
Ah.
So he's got to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and end his turn there, I guess.
Okay.
And now it is Venkman.
Venkman's?
Yep, Peter Venkman.
Alright, Venkman. I will use my first action to pass these ghosts to Winston, right? As
Right.
per your XP thing?
Yep, okay.
Okay.
That's a maneuver, though. Passing
Oh, is
ghosts
it?
is a maneuver.
Okay, that's fine.
So you still have 2 actions.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. So I will move 1, 2 here,
Yep.
and I'll try and shoot that.
Well, here's the thing. There's a yellow line,
Oh.
which means you cannot see through it, but you can move through it. If you want to shoot it, you have to cross over it.
Can I do... Oh, I see. Alright, so can I do 1, 2, 3?
No.
No, I can't jump over the car.
You cannot. No. That counts as a space, and you can't land on it.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That orange is you can see through it, but you cannot move.
Correct.
Okay. Does that mean that ghost is stuck there?
No. There's no.
Oh, okay. Alright. So as Venkman, I guess I will just do. What is the purpose of seeing? Like just seeing and not moving.
What do you mean?
Like the yellow lines. What do you do behind yellow lines?
It just prevents line of sight. You have to move around it.
Okay. 1, 2, and then my other action 1, 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And now Ray.
Ray. Can I pass the ghost to you as a maneuver?
Yeah. That's absolutely.
There you go. I'll do 1. No, I'll do 1, 2.
Yep. There's line of sight.
And then I will shoot.
Okay, so you need a 3 or higher on this galloping ghoul. 1. Okay, so on a miss, move 2 spaces in a random direction. Mm-hmm. So here, feel free to roll that. So 7 is this way.
Okay.
So again, ghosts ignore
obstacles.
Yeah, because they're non-corporeal.
Okay. And is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 random directions? Oh, no, okay.
No, 2 spaces, yeah. So that was it?
Yep.
So now we roll this die to see if anything spawns, and it's a circle, nothing spawns. We may have to house rule it again soon.
It's
right.
Okay, I don't mind this first game.
Okay, that's fine. So Spengler here is gonna just move 1, 2, and shoot at the gate, I guess, to try and close it. So he just needs to roll I think, in scenario 1, I think it's 4 or higher. I guess we'll just adopt that. 4 or higher is what he needs. So, roll the die, and it's a 6,
Nice.
So that's 1. And you need 2 streams on this in order to close it.
Oh, I see.
So he's moved and he's shot. Now it's Zedmore's turn. He's going to spend an action to dump the ghosts into Ecto 1 and put these back into the spirit world here. And because he did that, his level 3 or his level 1 ability, he gets 1 XP for that. And his other action is going to just simply move up like that. And now it is Peter's turn.
Okay. Venkman?
Yep, Venkman.
Alright. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I can still shoot that one ahead of me?
This is a level 1. Yeah, class 1. Okay. So you need a 3 or higher. 1.
Ugh.
So he moves 2 spaces in a random direction. A 2, which is up this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and then yellow.
And yellow gets to go.
Ray.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, he's pretty close.
Yeah, so I'll just roll and try and shoot twice.
All right. It's a 4. You got him.
Okay.
So he explodes slime all around him, but nothing happens. Okay. Ray gets him, and he still has 1 more action to do.
Can I use the maneuver and pass it to Winston?
You have to be close, though.
I have to be closer? Well, then I'll do my action.
Like that?
Yeah, and pass it.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Your maneuver. There you go. So everyone's done. We're going to go ahead and... plus sign. Nothing happens. I'm rolling very lucky. What can I say? Okay, so Spengler's turn. I guess I'll take another shot at the gate. 3. Again, if I had missed the gate in the scenario, it would say something like, a ghost from the spirit world emerges from that gate. So the question is, do we want to adopt that or just house roll it and say...
It's up to you.
What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll go for it. Fine. Again, this is a homebrew. So the way it spawns, just to show the folks at home, we're going to roll this die and see which way it comes out. 3. It's this way. So you've got that. Now, I guess Egon's going to, I'm going to try and clear these out before I shoot at the gate again. So I'm going to just take a shot at this for my second, and it's a 1. So I'm rolling great with this, but not with that. So it says 2 spaces in a random direction, and it is 3. So 1, 2. So he's up this way.
Okay.
So Zedmore, Winston, is just going to, I guess, take a shot at him, and oh no, because if he captures him, he's going to slime everyone around him.
Well, here's the thing.
Ray could
You can go back here and shoot him, and even if he slimes both me, I have things to remove. And I actually gain XP from removing slime. So I want to get slimed.
Yeah. But Ray would spend his entire action removing it from himself before he got to Peter. That's the only downside.
That's
Right.
okay.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go
I don't mind.
1, 2, and actually no, just fine. 1, 2, and I'll shoot at him and hope that. Okay, it's a 1. So now he moves 2 spaces in a random direction. It's what is that? 5. 1, 2. Okay, so we're good. We're fine. And it is your turn.
Venkman's.
Venkman.
Okay. And that's the red one.
Yep.
Why am I rolling? I will.
You just like to roll dice.
I'm gonna go up here.
You want to
I'm
get
gonna shoot.
slimed.
I do, because I get 1 XP.
Okay, makes sense.
So I'm gonna try.
4, you got him.
Yes!
So he slimes everyone around him. Peter gets
Including me.
slimed. So he basically loses an action.
Yeah, so I get another XP because I killed him,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Mhm. So are you level 2 now?
I'm level 2.
What's your level 2 ability?
Once during your turn, if an adjacent Ghostbuster would get slimed, swap spaces with that Ghostbuster and you get slimed instead, which is awesome because I'll gain additional XP.
There you go.
from that.
Peter just loves slime. All right, so Peter's turn is over unless you want to do a maneuver.
What's the maneuver?
Either go an Ecto 1 or pass a ghost.
Oh, yeah. I'll just, I'll just stay.
Okay. All right, and Ray's turn.
Ray, I'm going to 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2,
Okay.
and then I will spend my second action to remove slime from
From
Venkman.
Peter. Okay. All right.
And that gives me an XP.
Yep.
And now it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll for the
Chaos, I keep
gate
doing that.
star.
Ooh.
So 1 spawns from here. So we're gonna go ahead and roll the die. It's a 3. It's the weakest one.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
that just goes through
Oh,
like
okay.
that. Mhm.
So not two ghosts, only one?
1.
Okay.
We don't want to go from baby easy to super to Dark Souls mode.
That's rough.
All right. So now it is Spengler's
Yes.
turn.
Dark Souls. Dark Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna shoot that one. I have line of sight.
Mm.
So it's a 6.
Nice.
Everyone around him, there's no one, so that's just gonna go to Spangler here, and he gets an XP. He's on 4 at the moment. And he's gonna do this, I think. 1, 2, and then for maneuver give Winston his ghosts.
Nice.
And then for Winston's turn, he's gonna go 1, 2, deposit these ghosts. And he definitely did. There's 4 XP worth of ghosts here, so he gets another XP on his thing. So we'll do that and that and that and that. Okay.
That's awesome.
And it is Peter's turn.
All right, Pete. I will do.
Now, Egon still has line of sight. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. Because Egon shot at a different ghost, he
Yes.
loses the proton stream he had on this one.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
That's okay. I'll do 1, 2. Can I shoot this guy?
Yes, you can. Hmm.
Okay. I'll shoot that guy.
It's a 2.
Ugh.
So it's 2 spaces in a random direction.
Come on, go through me.
It's an 8.
8.
It goes sideways.
Dang it. All right.
You want to get? You just want to just jump into the ghost. Like
Oh yeah. Oh
you moved and you shot, so now Ray has to go, right?
yeah. So I'll do 1 here and
Okay.
then shoot.
That's fine. Yep.
This guy.
Ghostbusters do not block line of sight. It's weird. But
Yeah, Pete's ducking. Oops. Sorry.
Sure. That was a 6, but sure.
That was, I know, but it was an accident.
3. You
3.
still got him. So he blows up all around him, and you get to take this. Venkman also gets an XP. Or Ray, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Ray. Okay.
Forgot who was playing. Okay. And that ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So now you roll the die. It's a plus sign. Nothing happens. Back to Spangler. I guess we'll... I guess I'll try and close this for good. I'll just stay right there and shoot at it.
I wish we could all
5.
shoot at the same time.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
1. And give me a 4. 5. There we go. So both of these hit. That's 2 XP for him because there's 2 of these proton things on it. He's up to 6 XP.
Nice.
His level 2 ability is, once during your turn, you may re-roll a failed proton roll.
Oh, that's actually
So
really
this
good.
is now face down permanently.
Okay.
Again, there may be some scenarios in these cards that allow these to be flipped back over. Depends on the rules of that scenario.
So if we do a squiggly line, a ghost will come up there, right?
Not anymore.
Oh.
It's closed now. We closed the gate.
Oh.
Think of it as a portal to this. If we
Okay.
close all of these, they can't come out.
I see. Okay.
All right. Winston's gonna go, and well, he's not close enough to do much of anything, so we're just gonna go 1, 2, and then orange does block. Actually, let's do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and that'll be that.
So, okay, so you took off the event that says each Ghostbuster carrying one or more trapped ghosts loses one of them.
Yes, on a missed gate roll. Or you mean what do you?
On this one.
Yes. So basically, at the end of a round, if I roll a matching symbol, then a ghost comes out. If I don't roll a matching symbol, or if I roll a die and the symbol has a closed gate, then the Ghostbusters drop one of their ghosts that they're holding.
Okay, but we homebrewed it so that that does not happen.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I took the map from scenario 1 and set it up that way, but then I created my own little spin on it.
Okay, interesting. Alright, so is Venkman's?
It is Venkman's turn.
Okay, and I'm the red one. Can I see the class 2 thing?
Yeah, class 2 is whenever you miss, he's going to move 1 space toward, or when hit, he moves 1 space towards you, I think.
When hit. Okay. And he needs 2 streams to
2
trap.
streams to be trapped.
Okay, so I will do... Now, if I move adjacent to him, can he, like, kill me or anything?
What'll happen is if you hit him, he's going to move towards you.
Yeah.
He's going to go through both of these guys and slime both of them.
Oh, I see. Okay, so what if I do 1, 2?
Yes, so you want to hit him and have him move through you.
Yes.
Okay. It's a pretty sorry way to level up.
Listen, man, it's
Constant damage. 3. Not high enough. You need a 4 or higher.
So
When he misses, move 1 space toward that Ghostbuster, then move 1 space in a random direction. So he moves through it, slimes you, and now he moves 1 space in a random direction.
That's alright. I like getting slimed.
You've got the most XP, I think, because of that.
I think you actually got the most XP with Spengler.
So it's a 5, so he's going to move back down this way.
Okay, yes.
Alright, it is Ray's turn.
Okay, I will do 1, 2.
Okay.
I will remove the action,
Okay.
and I will...
So you remove slime from him. Yeah, you've already spent 2 actions.
Yeah, but I get an XP because I removed slime.
Correct.
So now, it says once during your turn, you may remove a slime from yourself for free.
Oh, okay. That's your new level 2 ability?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's everything, right? Unless you want to pass a ghost to Winston with the maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about the maneuver.
That's fine. All right. So now we roll this. If it's a star, then it's a squiggly. Now that the gate is closed, nothing happens.
Yeah. Otherwise,
that scenario thing would have kicked in.
I would have had to drop it, and this would have spawned there.
That would have spawned near the Ghostbuster.
Oh.
It says it spawns on the Ghostbuster space or something like that. Yeah, it emerges from that Ghostbuster space.
So does that mean that I would have gotten slimed?
Probably.
Dang. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Dang. I've never seen you so upset about that. Okay. So Spengler is going to move closer. 1, 2. And he's going to try 1, 2, 3. Although that's a lot of slime. I don't know if I want to go for that one.
Go for it, please. Go for it.
All right.
I can explain.
All right. So I'll shoot once. To 3, it doesn't hit. Wind mist, move 1 space toward that Ghostbuster, and then 1 space in a random direction. So if he gets a 6, it's an 8. So he lands on... Wow, okay, that's not good. So Ray is slimed and Winston is slimed. Good job, Egon.
I can remove that slime though.
I figured.
Yes.
Winston has one action because he's slimed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's gonna move away from these guys.
Oh.
Maybe back here and maybe focus on the gate.
Okay.
Or maybe back here. That way, if ghosts spawn, he's not gonna get slimed.
Right.
So now it is Venkman's turn.
Venkman. Okay. Am I slimed? I don't remember.
No, you removed it
Sorry.
last turn.
Oh! It says once during your turn. Oh no, during your turn. That's weird. Once during your turn, if an adjacent Ghostbuster would get slimed, swap spaces with that Ghostbuster. Okay, I see. But it wasn't me.
You weren't adjacent.
Yeah.
I was here, you were here. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, what I'll do is I'm gonna try to shoot that thing again.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Alright, you need a 4 better.
Okay.
It's a 4. You got 1 stream on him.
1 stream. And now I have to really focus fire on him, right?
Yeah, because if you switch targets, this will go away.
Okay. So can I use my second action to try and get him again?
Yeah, you can do combat twice. You didn't move.
Okay.
And it's a 4. You got him. So you get 2 XP because you had 2 proton streams on him.
I see.
And nothing happens when he gets trapped, so...
Can I use a maneuver and pass these two?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There you go, buddy.
Awesome. Alright, now Ray gets to go.
I'm going to...
For free action, remove slime from yourself?
Yes, free action, remove the slime. I'm going to spend one of my actions to remove slime from Winston.
Winston, okay. And you get an XP for that?
Yes. And then my second action, because I had removed that one for free. My second action... It's
either to shoot the gate or to go after that class 3 ghost.
1, 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after him.
Well, you already did 2 actions.
Oh, that's right, God.
That's fine. So, event die. It's a chaos. So that means every ghost within range 3 of a Ghostbuster will randomly move 1 space. 7, so he's going to go back this way.
Oh, he's scared of Ray.
He is scared of Ray. So now it is Spengler's turn. Spengler is going to... He's not within range. So he's going to move up 1 and shoot at that to try and close that gate. So 1. So he missed. So I guess you want to still do this? Okay. It's a 7, so you can put that there.
You still want to do this? Okay.
Still want to do this? All right. So he's done his moves.
Okay.
Winston here, I kind of want to get rid of these before they become a problem. So I'm just going to go up 1 and then shoot this one. And
you could have gotten more XP by dropping that off.
Yeah, it's all the way over there. Well, I'd have to do
2 actions.
Yeah, you know what? I'll bring Ecto over. Let's do this. Instead of shooting, I'll just go 1, 2, 1, and then put my. I'll use my maneuver to. Well, the thing is, depositing is an action. I've already moved twice. So for my maneuver, I'll come in here, and then on my next turn, I'll drive it up, and then we can deposit.
Okay.
So Winston ran back to get the Ecto 1, basically.
I like Winston.
Guys, hold on the car!
He's like the deliverer.
Yeah.
Like the messenger. He's so cute.
Alright, so we've got Peter now.
Peter, okay. Let's do 1 movement here, and I'm actually, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could probably just shoot him, huh?
Line of sight, this is technically a red square, so
Oh.
line of sight is blocked.
Wait, so how do you shoot it?
You have to just move over here, or... Like, you have to, whenever you're doing line of sight, you draw a line from any corner to any corner.
Oh.
So your corner here to this corner is blocked by this red dotted line.
I see, it has to be straight. Is that
Right, it's a
what I'm
straight
saying?
line, correct.
Does that mean that if there was a ghost here, I can shoot it?
You could not, because this is a red line.
But isn't this a red line? Like
Yeah, you can't shoot that either.
So how do you take down the gate?
The dotted line means that you can only shoot 1 space behind it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's special to the gate. dotted lines like this mean you can only shoot one line behind it.
Is that applicable to these white ones too?
No, that's just art.
Oh, okay. All right.
Those are street lines.
All right. In that case, I'll just do that.
And you can draw a line from here to here, and that's visible. Yes. And if you want...
Well, to be honest, I kind of just wanted to shoot this one from, like, can I do that?
Again, you can't line of sight.
All right.
So you were here.
I was here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do 1, 2.
Okay, and you want to shoot this one?
I want to shoot that one.
Okay, so you need a 3 or better. To 2, so he moves 2 spaces in a random direction.
Okay.
It's a 1, so he's going to go 1, 2.
Dang it. Okay.
And now Ray gets to go.
All right. I'm going to shoot that minion.
This one?
The little one, yeah.
Okay. 4. You got him. So he bursts, and Ray gets him, right?
Yeah, and that's an XP.
That's an XP, yep.
Okay, and then I didn't move. So
you still have 1 action left.
Yeah, can I shoot that guy?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What does he need?
He needs a 4 or higher.
A 4.
Or I'm sorry, for the class 3, it's a 4 or higher.
Oh, yep. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
On a miss, move 2 spaces toward that Ghostbuster, then moves 1 space in a random direction.
Wow.
So go ahead and roll the red die.
Alright, come on, Slime Peter.
To 4. He's getting up in everyone's grill.
What happens when you hit him or trap him?
When you hit him, he moves 1 space toward you. When trapped, you just place it on your card.
Oh,
it doesn't blow up or anything. Like
Peter wants it.
Mm-hmm. So that was that, right?
Yes.
So now we roll this to see what happens. It is a random thing. So yeah, go ahead and roll that. See what you get.
You can do it. You got this.
So 1. So he moves this way.
Dang it.
All right, Spangler. I don't like this, so I'm just gonna get out of there, and I'm gonna shoot at the gate.
It's like Ray and Peter want to get slime.
I know, they love the slime. They're like, this is some really cool stuff.
It's true. It's like the second movie.
Yeah, well, we spawn 1. Let's see where it comes from. 1, there.
Yes.
So he moved and shoot. Zedmore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just right there, I guess. And he'll use a maneuver to come out of the vehicle here, and he'll use his second action to deposit these ghosts.
Nice.
That's adds up to class 4, or 1, 2, and 2 is 1, 2, and 2 is 2, 1, 1 is 4, which is enough for the XP thing to kick in. I can add. Shut up. All right, so up to level 3. He hasn't like shot anyone yet. All right, so now it is Peter's turn.
Okay. All right, Peter is going after.
He's gonna shoot that.
minion.
He's like, yo, point blank range. It's fine.
Move that out the way. Sorry. 3.
3. All right, you got him. He blows up. He gets slimed.
All right, so I get 2 XP. All right, awesome.
Okay.
And then my other action, I'm gonna try.
Well, now you're slimed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So that takes away the second action.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So now it's Ray's turn.
Ray's turn. I'm going to spend an action to take away the slime.
Okay. That combo is crazy.
And then I'm going to XP that. Okay. And then I'm going to roll and try and hit that guy.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 better. 4 better. 1. Okay, so you're like, whatever. Moves 2 spaces toward that Ghostbuster. 1, 2.
I get slimed?
Ray gets slimed.
But it says once during your turn you may remove it. Or is that the end of my turn?
No, that'll work. That's fine.
Okay.
So you can get it, then remove it.
Okay.
And then 1 space in a random direction.
Ooh.
To 2, so he goes this way.
Oh, man. That poor car. Dude, that guy's hard.
He is. Alright, random. It's squiggly, nothing happens.
So I dropped both of these. And they both enter.
Yeah, right. No, wrong.
Peter and Ray get slimed.
Some of these scenario rolls are nuts, okay?
I would love to play just to see how difficult and challenging it would be.
Uh-huh. We can't get this... Alright. Go on, Egon. Get this gate, please. Just close it, for the love of God. 1. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn 1. Four. Oh, 4. You know what? Before I do that,
What?
first of all, when you roll a 1 on a proton roll, gain 1 XP, or once during your turn, you may re-roll a failed proton roll. So I'm going to re-roll that 1. 3. Still doesn't matter.
So you have the option of getting XP?
Yeah, but I wanted to
Wow.
re-roll and try and close that. So it was, what, a 4?
Yeah, do you want to just use that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So I'll shoot again with Egon
Okay.
at the gate. Trying to close it. 4.
There we
Finally, we got 1 on it. And Winston is going to try and finish the job. Close that gate. 3. We spawn another one.
Does he have any actions or anything?
5. So he goes this. What do you mean actions?
Like to mitigate the.
No,
terrible-
he's on level 1 still.
Okay.
All right, one more roll. I'm going to try and close that gate. To 3. We're going to spawn another one. These
Six.
stupid dice.
6.
All right. Oop. Yeah, little guy.
Wow.
All right. Great job. We got 1 on it, but if we can finish it off, it is Peter's turn.
All right. I will roll for the gate.
Roll for the gate. You're going to get it. You got this. It's a 6. So you got a 6. So you get an XP and Egon gets an XP.
Okay.
And we've closed the gate. Now, this scenario says basically whenever all gates are closed, the ghosts get sucked back into the world, the ghost world, and that's it. We win.
Oh, cool.
So we've won.
Oh, I just hit level 3.
You just what was your level 3 ability?
Plus 1 action.
Plus 1 so now you can take 3 actions per.
Yeah.
So this was the homebrewed introductory mission. How did you like it? Did you enjoy this at all?
I liked it. It felt a little too easy, but it felt really fun. I'm so curious to really play what the scenario says, and I want to see how frustrated I get.
That's the thing. That's why I homebrewed this, because I was reading and I'm like, what if the dice roll, it all comes down to dice rolls in this game. Whether you hit or miss or something spawns here or you roll badly, I don't like that level of RNG. So I took away some of it for the homebrew, and I think I enjoyed this much better, even though it kind of was baby mode. I will admit that. But there's still an element of RPG. You know how long it took to finish this part because we weren't rolling well enough. You know what I mean? So
I still wouldn't mind, because I feel like the more ghosts that come out, the more the higher level you'll get. And I feel like you can actually mitigate some of the rolls with some of your abilities.
Right.
Ray has his level 5 ability that says all Ghostbusters may re-roll the movement die once per failed proton roll.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool. And I'm so curious to see how different the game would be. How filled out the map would be, I guess.
Well, if we write this down and we play again later or in the future, I can come up with another homebrewed one for scenario 2, and then I can make it a smidge harder and try and level up more. It depends on whether or not we have the time or you have the willingness to do it. But would you play this again?
I would play this either as is or with these rules, just because I'm really curious.
Because you are a glutton for punishment.
No. I'm just really curious to see how the game would be different. That's
You
all.
are not going to be happy until Stay Puft comes out and just wallops on everyone, and Slimer just slimes everyone, and then whatever this guy's name is.
A duelist or something?
Something like that.
If the game was really, really frustratingly hard following these rules, then yes, I would prefer something, middle,
I think that frustration though is going to depend on the RNG of the dice.
Yeah, that's true.
That was my original point. That would frustrate the heck out of me, being reliant on dice rolls to completely make your game either really fun or really crappy. And I don't like that. I understand the need with dice. There's going to be some RNG, but that's just too much RNG for me. You know what I mean?
I think the abilities would really help with that. And if we even made a homebrew rule for a dice where you can try and, maybe roll do something like when hit Or when missed, you have the option of taking an additional die and re-rolling or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come up with different abilities. Like, I like how this game is open enough to where you can come up with your own rule set.
If you gave me the time, every single segment of every level, I would come up with an ability.
Would you really?
Yes, that would be so much fun.
10 actions per turn.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, there you go, folks. That was Ghostbusters, the board game, at least an introductory version of it.
I liked it a lot better than I thought I initially would, to be honest.
Good.
So,
Did you like the art? Or, I mean, like, this is so cartoony, though. Like, I miss the real Ghostbusters from back in the day. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember the real Ghostbusters, but there was a cartoon when I was a kid. It did not look like this. This is like more cartoony than that.
I don't remember the cartoon Ghostbusters, but I will say, as if it wasn't labeled as Ghostbusters, I would be okay with the art. But I hate how they tried to portray the actual characters, and I feel like it doesn't look anything like them.
Yeah.
Like, look,
they're
Peter's
caricatures.
fat. Peter's fat in this.
Yeah, that's true. Peter was thin in the real Ghostbusters cartoon, and
Winston wasn't that bald.
no, he had a little.
He had a head of hair.
Yeah, he did. So.
But I mean, if it was, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, continue, please.
If it was like, if it wasn't labeled Ghostbusters and it was just labeled as like ghost hunting game without the iconic Ghostbuster stuff, then. I wouldn't mind the art so much. I actually don't mind it.
But not because it's actually based on the characters. The likeness is just not there.
Yeah, it's like it makes me sad.
I agree.
But yeah.
But I get to bust ghosts, so I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah.
I like how easy it is to, like, the rules aren't that difficult. Mm-hmm. And as I always say, folks, we may have gotten a rule wrong or two, but our goal is just to show off games, not to teach them perfectly. And if it sparks interest, then I've done my job.
Yep.
So there you go. Ghostbusters, the board game. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I've been published. This is Vincent Adelie. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.